Hey guys, this is Rule01, and welcome to part 10 of What If Deku Was Point Man from F.E.A.R. In the last one, Deku celebrated his victory at the UA Sports Festival with his friends at his party at his house. He also learned the whole truth about One for All and how the previous users are connected to it, and how All for One is the brother of the first user. So now we're going into the internship. Students of Class A were eager to go back to their school, and once they walked in, Aizawa spoke to the class. Okay, class, take a look at the board. The board showed the number of internships each student got. Izuku got first, Bakugo second, Momo third, Toroki fourth, and so on. Aizawa then mentioned, usually the number of internships are evenly distributed, but this year is a special case, since many of you talented students, so you got more offers. You have 1 week to decide what internship you want to do, and for those who didn't get any offers, the school will arrange one for you. One last thing, remember that you're here to learn. Some of you might have noticed that you lack something in the sports festival. This could be a good opportunity for you to learn different skills and get out of your comfort zones. With that said, class dismissed. The students looked at the board trying to decide which internship would be best for them. For some, it was easy to decide, others, it was difficult. Izuku and Uraka were holding hands, standing in front of the board. Uraka asked, have you decided on the internship you're taking? Izuku responded to her, I'm still trying to decide between Mariko, Hawks, Aizawa, and Snipe. Mariko would be a good for close range fighting. He needs more experience with One for All. He also used to have a crush on Mariko when he was younger. Hawks is a very efficient hero, quick and skilled, but he's an agent for the safety committee, the same one that wanted to take him away, so he declined that one. Aizawa was a good choice. He specializes in stealth and surprise attacks. Snipe is good marksman, but he can't always rely on guns. Facing the no move made him realize that. So that's another one off the list. Izuku then mentioned, I'm thinking Mariko. I need more combat training with my quirk, so she's the best choice. What about you? Uraka responded, I'm going with Gunhead. I need more practice in hand-to-hand. All Might walks into the class. Young Midoriya, when you have a moment, come see me in the staff room. Izuku nodded, kissed Uraka goodbye, and then told Todoroki to head home without him. Todoroki is staying currently at the Midoriya residence since Endeavor was sent to jail for all the abuse that he put Todoroki through. Izuku entered the teacher's lounge and was met with All Might and a short old man. Torino responded and said, hello, young man. My name is Gran Torino. I trained Toshi and was friends with his master, Nana. I saw you in the sports festival. I was impressed. But let's talk about the important matter. You said you could speak to Nana? Izuku responded, yes, since I'm connected to the previous users, I'm able to speak with them. And with my psychic link, I should be able to let you communicate with her as well. All Might responded, this is great news, Midoriya. Let's do this right away. Izuku tried to calm All Might down. Okay, All Might, remember, there's a risk in going inside my mind. It's not the nicest place to be in. Torino and All Might agreed, no matter what the risks are. Izuku linked them, and both of them entered his mind. There, they were met with the 8 previous users, One for All. All Might was weirded out by the previous users sitting before him, and a version of him sitting there. But as soon as he saw Nana, he began to cry. He ran over to hug her, and she gave him a warm smile. Remember what I told you, Toshi. Always smile. Torino could not believe with his eyes, seeing his old friend like this. It felt like a dream. Nana chimed in. Torino, I almost didn't recognize you. How are you? Torino just chuckled. This was Nana, all right. No mistaking it. Torino and All Might and Nana had a long conversation. After it was done, Izuku returned them to reality. Though Torino and All Might thanked Izuku for what he did. After that, Izuku went to the sport course to pick up something he had Mei create for him. Mei. Oh, hey Izuku. I was wondering when you would get here. My babies are ready for you. Izuku looked at the table to see Mei's new creation. Mei responded, just like you requested. 2 weapons exactly to your specifications. The weapons were the SC-20K MAWS from Splinter Cell and the Lawgiver from Judge Dredd. Both guns were tied to Izuku's biosignature, meaning that he's the only one who could use them, and anyone who else tried to use them were in for a nasty surprise. With the 2 weapons, Izuku can handle any situation that he's unable to use his abilities. Mei then mentioned, I also took the liberty of upgrading your hero suit. It's much stronger and lighter, with the nanotechnology that repairs the suit when it's damaged. I also added a new feature to your goggles. Enjoy. Izuku thanked Mei. Thank you, Mei. I appreciate it. May responded by saying, I should be thanking you. If it was your idea, and you did give me access to military tech that I could never get my hands on, I'd say we're about even. With that, Izuku took his new gear and went home. Next day, the students were picking out their hero names right before they were going to the internships. Izuku was unsure of the name to use. He thought about Deku, but it didn't match him at all. After hearing everyone else's name, it was his turn. Izuku chose the name Point Man, the super soldier hero. Many of his classmates liked his name. Others thought it sounded cool, and that it really suited him. Then time skipped to the students at the station right before they're on their way to the internships. Izuku was talking to Ida about what happened to his brother, but Ida lied about being fine, but Izuku could tell he was lying. Izuku would try and watch out for his friend. Izuku and Raka said goodbye to each other, and they went each to their internship. When Izuku arrived, he just heard a commotion coming from inside. He walked in and saw Mirako was sparring with a robot in the ring. Izuku walked closer, and Mirako noticed him. Hey, Mirako said. Hey kid, just give me a sec, I'll be right with you. She then, using her legs, jumped off one of the corners of the ring, closing distance, and destroyed the robot with the arc kick. Mirako got a towel, then wiped the sweat dripping from her face. She then turned to Deku and said the following. I saw you at the sports festival. You got a lot of guts. And you don't go down easily. I don't really do the whole internship thing, but when I saw you, I thought, I need to meet this kid. Izuku was surprised by her praise. Thank you for the opportunity. No problem. Now let's get started. Get in the ring. Let's spar, said Mirako. Izuku changed into his hero gear and entered the ring, prepared to fight. Mirako explained the rules. So the rules are simple. Anything goes. You win if your opponent gets knocked out, submits, or gets ringed out. You got that? Izuku nodded. Okay, then come at me. Izuku charges at Mirako, goes for a punch, but then she just hopped over him. In midair, she tried to do an axe kick, aiming for Izuku's head, but he managed to dodge it. Not bad. Your reflexes are no joke. Mirako jumped forward to use a roundhouse kick on Izuku. He blocked it, grabbed onto her leg, and swung her out of the ring. Mirako landed outside the ring, and she was pissed. Ouch! Hey, no fair. You took the easy way out. Let's do this again. But no ring outs. We keep this going until one of us goes down. They restarted their match, and this continued on for a few hours. This was most of what they did during the internship. Izuku and Mirako were going all out. They went back and forth for hours. By the end of it, they were both exhausted. Mirako noticed that Izuku was skilled and was getting better with each match, and she was starting to see him more than just a sparring partner. As weeks passed, in their last match, the score was Deku 56 wins, Mirako's 34 wins. Mirako complimented. Not bad. I like a man who can keep up with me. Mirako glanced at Izuku's body, added he was wiping off some sweat, and she liked what she saw. She knew the feelings she had were not right. He was a student and she was his mentor, but she liked Deku. He wasn't like any other guy she ever met. Strong, but also caring. When not on patrol, he would help around the agency with the reports and etc. He would also cook dinner for her, and it tasted amazing. She especially loved the carrot cake that he made. Maybe others would disapprove of this type of relationship, but she decided to screw it and go for it. Mirako asked Izuku, Izuku, do you want to go out sometime? Izuku was surprised, but answered calmly, I'm sorry, I have a girlfriend. Mirako sighed, that's too bad. You're totally my type. Maybe if your girlfriend's into it, maybe we can share. Izuku looked at Mirako. He was captivated by her body, thought about it, her digestion, but he stayed quiet. Mirako noticed Izuku didn't respond. Oh, you're not saying anything. Is it that you like the idea? Izuku kept quiet, but his face was turning red. Mirako went up to Izuku and pinned him to the wall. Tell me, Izuku, do you find me attractive? Izuku was trying not to let his thoughts get the better of him. Mirako ran a hand down Izuku's body, feeling his muscles. Come on, Izuku. Just be honest with me. I've been honest with you. I find you attractive, and I wouldn't mind doing some sparring if you're up for it. Izuku was trying to keep his composure, but his body had a reaction. Mirako took notice, and she was impressed with how Izuku was equipped. Your body's being honest. I just need you to be honest. Izuku couldn't take it. He just confessed. Yes, I find you attractive. I think you're beautiful, but I don't want to hurt my girlfriend Uraraka. She sighed because she thought Izuku was such a good boy. It's hard to find an honest guy like you, Izuku. Mirako did not want to lose this opportunity to have the perfect guy. Your girlfriend. Her name's Uraraka, right? Give me her number. Izuku was confused. Why do you need her number? Mirako put her hand on Izuku's cheek. I'm going to ask if she's willing to share you. If not, I'll fight her for you. Izuku knew that she was serious. Just then his phone rang. It was Uraraka. He picked it up and began to answer. Hey Uraraka, how's it going? Well, Before he could finish, Mirko swiped the phone and pinned him to the ground in a provocative position. Mirko began talking to Uraka. Hello, this is Mirko. Am I speaking to Izuku's girlfriend? Uraka was surprised to be talking to Mirko. Yes, I'm Izuku's girlfriend. How can I help you? Mirko then asked. You see, I'm interested in Izuku, and I was wondering if you're willing to share him. Uraka was left speechless. I'm sorry, I must have misheard you. Could you repeat that? I said I had feelings for Izuku, and I was wondering if you're willing to share. Uraka was trying to contain her jealousy, but she responded, Izuku is my boyfriend, and I'm not willing to share him with you or anyone. Mirko, okay, then you're willing to fight for him? Uraka was surprised by the challenge, but she accepted it. I will fight you for Izuku, no matter who it is. Mirko was smiling because she liked this girl. Okay. I see why Izuku likes you. I'm looking forward to our fight. Uraka then calmly responded. I look forward to it as well. But I have one question. What makes you think Izuku is even attracted to you? Mirko answered. He told me himself he finds me attractive. He told me I'm beautiful. And at first he wasn't very honest, but his body sure was. Uraka was angry, but she knew Izuku wouldn't cheat. He was too honest a guy. Uraka then asked, can you pass the phone to Izuku? I want to talk to him. Mirko placed the phone near Izuku's ear. Izuku was between a rock and a hard place, or to be precise, being between Mirko's thighs. Uraka. Izuku is what Mirko said true? Izuku couldn't lie. He just confessed. Yes. Okay, well, we'll talk about this later, Uraka said. Izuku agreed, and then Uraka hung up. After all was said and done, only thing in Deku's mind was, I am so dead next time Uraka sees me. Mirko got off of Izuku, but he laid there, and I wanted to get up. Hey, don't worry about it. She didn't say anything about breaking up with you, and she wanted to talk. And if it turns out she does break with you, then I'll go out with you, Mirko said. Izuku responded, thanks for those encouraging words. Mirko laughed. She won't break up with you. If she would, then she wouldn't have accepted my challenge. Izuku just left for the day and went home. When he arrived at home, there was someone there he was not expecting. Uraka was sitting in the living room, talking to Inko like nothing was wrong. Inko was the first to notice Izuku arriving. Hey, Izuku, welcome home. Uraka was waiting for you. Uraka was there smiling, and Izuku was nervous. Should we go to my room so we can talk? Uraka nodded and followed Izuku upstairs. He entered the room where Uraka sat on the bed, and Izuku locked the door. Izuku knelt in front of Uraka and tried to apologize. Why did you find Mirko attractive? She asked. This question caught Izuku off guard. He was expecting her to be angry or upset, but she was calm. Do you really want to know? She nodded. Izuku sighed and confessed. I thought she was beautiful. I like girls that are sexy and muscular. Not to mention her bunny ears and her tail make her look cute. Is there anything else? Uraka asked. I like that she's strong-willed and not afraid to speak her mind. Then there was the awkward silence after that. Uraka sighed. Izuku, I still love you, and I understand that you have an attraction to strong women. Your mom told me. Izuku never really thought about it that much, but she was right. She also told me that you had a crush on Mirko and other female heroes when you were younger. Izuku was trying not to show his embarrassment. His mom sold him out. Uraka then finished. If being with her will make you happy, I'm willing to share, but as long as you're honest with me. This came to a shock to Izuku. You're okay with me being with Mirko and you at the same time. Uraka sighed. I know it's not normal, but I don't want to lose you. Izuku just went up to her and put a hand on her cheek. You'll never lose me. You know I love you, Uraka responded. I know you do, but I'm still gonna fight her. Izuku was surprised that she was still going through with the fight. Why? You don't have to prove anything to Mirko. I want to prove to myself that I'm strong enough to be with you, and also to show her who's first in your heart. Izuku just hugged her. She didn't need to prove anything to him. He loved her the way she was. Well, that's it for this episode. Hopefully I can get the next part out later. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.